Now, how does that sound? What we should be saying, these are two evil people, too evil, especially the one that killed 14 innocent people. They're deranged. But I'm not going to put that on the back of an immigrant. We have more Americans killing Americans than immigrants killing Americans. But yet, what Donald Trump does is he pokes that fear. He pokes that fear in his fan base. He pokes that fear so they can fear people that don't like them. And they eat it up every time. And then they got a reason to go out here and do some of the things that they do. Jim Acosta nailed it right on the head. But listen to this guy. Hey, he's still trying to defend his main man, Donald Trump.
Not saying that this individual crossed the border illegally, right, but there were 400 people on the terrorist watch list.
Of course, but when there's an act of terrorism in this country, the incoming president should tell the truth to the American people. I mean, that is just... Isn't that what the president should do at all times?
He's talking about securing the border, and he's been talking for years about securing the border, and he believes, and I think the data bears out that he won the election partially because
I mean, I just
of
have to say, here he goes
border.
again. He talks about everybody else being fake news, and he's the one peddling fake news. But
he always talked about people doing fake news. He always talked about that. It's fake news. It's fake news. But yet, he's the main one peddling in fake news. Make that make sense. It doesn't. Because he is the head of fake news. I'm going to say this to the day I leave this earth. Donald Trump is the biggest con artist that ever walked the face of the earth. He's conning people. He's conning people to believe in his lies. And then when he get caught in his lies, his sycophants will go out here and try to justify what he's trying to say. That young man right there is trying to justify what Donald Trump is saying. And he knows it's a bold-faced lie. And as you just heard, Jim Acosta handled that interview, very well. But yet you got people like this young man, a sycophant of Donald Trump, trying to make excuses for him. And trying to justify what he's saying. Well, we all know that Donald Trump told a bold-faced lie. Instead of just waiting to get the proper information, he'd rather go with what's going to help his base or help him with his base.